Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well today, whatever time you might find this video. All my videos are timeless because time is an illusion. So make sure if you don't resonate with this or any video that I make that you look back through my titles because there's messages in there for people. If the title stands out to you, open it up and watch it because there's messages in the way back in the beginning that I did for people who never got to them. Alright, the song that came through for this reading this morning was Chester C. is the name of the person who sang it. And this is how it goes. Forgive me, I may have said things that aren't exactly the way that I feel. I told you I'd be strong. I said that I'd moved on. But it doesn't take long to realize that I'm not over you. But if there is somebody that makes you feel happy, tends to your heart in the ways I'd been lacking, then who am I to stand in your way? To stand in your way, to stand in your way. I won't stand in your way. I know it sounds crazy, but I need you to trust me. If it's how it must be, then I'll fade away. When it finally feels true, then do what you have to, 'cause I'll never blame you for not choosing me. I'm not over you, but if there's somebody that makes you feel happy, tends to your heart in the ways I've been lacking, then who am I to stand in your way? That I feel is no longer, the way that I feel is no longer your burden. If there is someone who can make you feel perfect, then who am I to stand in your way, to stand in your way, to stand in your way? I won't stand in your way. Down the road, someone will ask me if I know you. I'll pause for a moment. I'll smile and say that I used to. Is there somebody that makes you feel happy, tends to your hearts in the ways I've been lacking? Then who am I to stand in your way? That I feel is, the way that I feel is no longer your burden. If there is someone that can make you feel perfect, then who am I to stand in your way? To stand in your way. I won't stand in your way. I won't stand in your way. I won't stand in your way. So there's someone in your life who you've been trying really hard to put up this front, that I'm over you. And this is true love. Because when you truly love somebody and you can't be what they need you to be, rather than getting angry and upset, then you allow them to move on to somebody who can make them feel happy, who can make them feel perfect. Maybe the only reason you can't be there is because there's too much distance, too much space, too much time between the two of you. But somehow there's someone here who you are in love with. You haven't gotten over. You've tried to get over this person. You may have even said things to this person that were cruel, that were mean, just because you wanted them to realize that you need to move on. You just need to move on. I know that I can't make you happy the way that they can. And so I want you to move on. And the way I feel is no longer your burden. And that's true, because if you're worried about how I feel and you're ready to move on, that's codependency. Don't be codependent. Move on. Make something of your life. And I'll watch you from afar. If someone asks me if I knew you, I'll pause for a moment and smile and say that I used to. Alright, so I don't know who you are in this situation, but somebody here has decided, I can't do this, so I'm going to be happy for you because you can find someone who can. Alright, Spirit, show me how you want to do this. Virtues, please, for the collective. How are you working in the collective in virtues? You're giving the collective integrity, humility, self-control, perfect, and gratitude, with being gentle and serving others. And you may be working on your money. Your money may be getting better. Alright, let's see what the Instant Magic Oracle has to say about this. Instant Magic Oracle, what would you say about not standing in this person's way? Letting them move on, to be happy, to be perfect. Because we can't do it. Watch out for those who dare to dim your magic. Watch out for those who dare to dim your magic. So there are people in your life who might try to dim your magic. Be careful of those people, okay? There are some people who are going to say, I wouldn't let them go. I wouldn't give them to that person. That person's nowhere near as good as you are. No. If that's who they choose, you have to step back. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is in life. All right, what would the sacred destiny say to you about this situation? May I see, please, Spirit? What's going to happen in this situation? You're going to be in leadership when it comes to the truth. You're going to be the truth, and you're going to be the one who tells the truth first. You're going to be the leader of truth. You're going to be courageous when it comes to the truth. You're going to realize, hey, I can't do this, but I'm going to be happy for you. I'm not going to be angry. I'm not going to be bitter. You're going to have inner peace because you know the truth. Who am I to stand in your way? Alright, message for the collective, please, Spirit. Spirit says it's time for you to take a break, to relax, to give yourself a time out, to absorb all of these changes. And you're going to have delight. Anything besides relaxation that we need to know. You're going to have an opportunity, and you're going to have your purity. So Spirit says relax. Take a break, relax. Maybe read a book, lay outside under the moon and read a book in your hammock or in your little rocking chair or whatever you sit in. Lay down on the ground, relax. You're going to have an opportunity, and you have your purity. You may be practicing celibacy. And we have patience. You're going to be patient. Alright, Spirit, show me how you're working. Use the red deck I'm hearing. How are you working in this situation? We see you're giving, Sagittarius is here with self-control. The wheel is here. There's going to be a wheel. It's moving slowly, and temperance is here in reverse. So it's like something is slowly moving that's going to cause somebody to lose their self-control. Alright, show me how this happened, that you are, who am I, that you're saying to yourself, who am I to stand in your way? Something wouldn't change and someone was pushing your buttons. Someone wouldn't change, or something was resistant to change, and you were being triggered. You're unfazed because of somebody triggering you, pushing your buttons. I find that hard to believe, but okay. Show me how this happened. Maybe you were. Maybe you were like, I'm not letting this bother me. I can't change how I feel, and I can't move on. But who am I to stand in your way? If you can have somebody to make you happy, go for it. How did this happen, Spirit? Somebody wouldn't eliminate somebody, and they wanted to reconcile. Alright. What's being hidden? That they are not realizing something. Why is Epiphany here in reverse? It has to do with not being jealous, moving on, and having control. So it's like, you don't realize that somebody's not jealous. They've moved on, and they feel like, oh, no escape. They feel like there's no way out of this. There's no jealousy, but I've moved on. Jealousy's here, but in reverse. It's like you're having this slowly, secretly you're having an epiphany. And you're like, I didn't realize that somebody was jealous. And that's why you moved on, and you felt like there was no way out of this. Alright, what's being shown? That this was true love. This was true love. Or the other person is. And they're not going to force it. They're not going to force it. There's something they want to say, but they won't. And what's going to happen next? Your family is here with regret. And somebody forever changed your life without even trying. You have your family, but you have regret because somebody forever changed your life without even trying, and I love you. I think this was true love. What is it that they don't want to force when it comes to unsent messages? He turned over. Oh, this is a secret love. So you've been keeping this person secret. Why is secret love in reverse? I think the secret love is the one that said, who am I to stand in your way? Because somebody is not able to move on. They don't even want to have a rebound here because they feel like you're worth waiting for. And they don't want to self-please either with unfazed. Why is self-pleasure here? No rebound, can't move on. Self-pleasure is here because of somebody having a fling, feeling helpless, and feeling arrogant. So somebody here is true love, but you can't tell them this because you don't want to force this. It's a secret love. You can't have a rebound. You can't move on because they're worth waiting for. And you don't want to be self-centered. You don't want to be you don't want to please yourself with a fling because you feel helpless. It's like you're stuck in a situation with somebody and it's going to cause you to have regret. What do you regret the most fighting it when it comes to working this out? What would you prefer you did? Take it slow, let them go. They're a player. Why are they a player? Because they're telepathic, and this is a friendship. So you were playing games with somebody, and you're also stalking them. Alright, what might be the outcome of the relationship that they're not going to stand in the way of? Somebody is controlling. Their life purpose is here, and they're trying to come out of a dark time. They're trying to control where they are. Darkness, life purpose, and control tactics. That's the relationship that you're not going to get in the way of. What's going on in secret with that relationship? You're taking care of yourself and you're guarding yourself because you feel vulnerable. And what's being shown? That your spirit guides are here, but they're not assisting you because of some thoughts that you're having. You're not telling anybody else about, and that has to do with you feeling guilty for sabotaging this. And what's going to happen next with this? You're going to remember and awaken and realize that you have a lot of passion and chemistry. And what might be the outcome of that? You're going to express your truth, and the winter is here. And what is your truth? Your truth is that there's a third party. They've been spying, or you have. Your higher self is here, and you realize you have a divine feminine that doesn't want to be with you anymore because of this. What's going to be the outcome of divine feminine? Divine feminine is afraid and has fears and limitations about this contract. What should they do about this contract? The twin flame is here with having no desire. Why should they have no desire? Because somebody needs the courage to change and get... There's too much distance. Like I said, one of you lives too far from the other, but you do share feelings. What's going to be the outcome of the other relationship? You're going to separate from them. You're going to get strong, and you're going to be abundant, have presence. You're going to be present, have abundance and gratitude, and you're going to get strength and empowerment from the sun when it comes to your separation from them. You're no longer afraid. You no longer have doubts. What happens once you separate from them? You're going to have integration. You're going to make a decision to have union with the divine counterpart. And avoidance is here. Alright, so what's going on with divine masculine here, spirit? They regret taking so long and being so patient. And what's going on with divine feminine here? Divine feminine has purged and she's getting over her abandonment issues. And what's connecting the two of you? Your twin flames that are in separation, and you're both surrendering to this. You're being guided to. And what's going to be the outcome of being guided to surrender? You're going to both be very creative, and you're going to mirror one another. And what are you mirroring? You're mirroring feeling the vibes from the 5D, not settling and letting something go. And what are you releasing? This is almost over. Clarify what's almost over. Your family and a commitment. Because something wasn't received. What wasn't received? In the fall, you didn't have devotion. And no forgiveness. What's going to be the outcome of the fall and devotion? No more deception and no more being ignored. And the summer was here. So what's going to be the outcome of no more being ignored and deceived? You're going to be afraid of something in the spring. Clarify the spring and being afraid. Last spring, there was destruction and you wanted to make an offer. Outcome of the offer you made. You reinvented yourself and you have big dreams. Outcome of your big dreams, because they're in reverse. You're going to return because you're going to do shadow work. And why are you returning? Because of divine feminine, understanding, and refocusing. Alright, and the answer is going to be yes. It all came out in reverse because it hasn't happened yet, I think. What's going on with divine masculine spirit? Divine masculine, you can be totally opposite. You can be totally open with this person and you need balance. Alright, how about divine feminine? Divine feminine, you have regret because of an addiction and somebody that was playing hard. And what's connecting the two of you? Warning, you have a past life love. There's chemistry. You need to go slow, have acceptance, and release something. What are we releasing? Your true love. Why are you releasing your true love? Because you're on different pages. And what are you going to do instead? You're mastering a spiritual lesson. Put away the computer. New love is here. What do you mean new love is here? So you're letting go of somebody you truly love. Because right now you have new love. You have new love showing up in children. Outcome of the new love. You're going to have your finances. And what else? You're going to be longing. You're going to have marriage. You're going to have to wait. And have a friendship. Use your intuition. Take care of yourself. No more strictly sexual with a soulmate. You've been in denial about passion. And you need to back off because of rejection, interference, learning a spiritual lesson, and an apology. Be patient. Interesting. 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 Show me the secrets of divine masculine's heart spirit. Divine masculine, you're tired of running from rejection. You don't want to run and you don't want to be rejected. Well, what do you want? You're letting go of a resentment and you're conflicted. Why are you conflicted, divine masculine? Because you don't want dark influences. What do you want? You want to apologize to divine feminine or let her apologize to you. What's going on with divine feminine? She's been clashing. Somebody has been, like, the secret came out about their vows, being married possibly, and they've been clashing. Alright, what's she going to do next? Divine masculine is here with a spiritual connection. And what's connecting you all? Somebody misunderstood and they weren't using their intuition. Clarify what they misunderstood. They misunderstood that somebody was secretly admiring them and hoping. What were they not hoping for? They didn't want to hurt somebody. And what was the outcome anyway? That somebody was receptive to intimacy, but now they no longer are longing for this. Why aren't they longing for this? Because of the time. What do you mean the time? There was consequences. What's going to be the outcome here? Somebody's going to make a confession about beauty in reverse and being tired of this and being frozen. So somebody who is frozen. Alright, what would divine masculine say to divine feminine? I can't stop thinking about you. Is this love? And I can't stand you. You drive me crazy. What did I get myself into? So that was on the floor. So somebody here is like, I cannot stop thinking about you. Is this love? You're driving me crazy. All right, what would she say to him? She would say, I just want honesty. Why do you insist on lying to me? Booty call. Don't judge. Come over. I'm falling in love with you. And I act like I don't care, but I do. So she might pretend like she doesn't care. All right, angels, how are you working in this divine relationship? May I see, please? Angels, how are you working here? You have a guardian angel. Somebody's going to have their freedom. You're going to be united because of your love for one another. And you're getting knowledge about this. You're realizing this. And you're getting wisdom from the lessons you've learned here. All right, what would Divine Masculine say here to Divine Feminine? He would say, I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. And my mind and heart always comes back to you. What would she say to him? She would say, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. And your words still linger in my mind. What else would she say? She would say, sometimes something is still missing and I'm trying to figure out what that is. You're handsome and you still move me with your looks. And I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. With, I don't know how to feel anymore. Deep down, how do you feel? If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Is it possible to forgive and forget? No other compares to you. And I just have to do something else right now. Please try to understand. I just wasn't ready for you. What would he say to her? He would say, I know I screwed things up and I don't know how to fix it. I feel safe in the silence and I don't know if I can meet your expectations. With you inspire me. Alright, we're going to close it there with a little bit of guidance from Love Yourself. You have to love who you are while you're waiting for this. You're letting someone go because they have someone else. And I don't think you realize that at first. Protect your boundaries and flock together. Then maybe you're going to all be friends. Protect your boundaries, number 39. One of the best ways to love your fabulous self is to set and maintain your boundaries. You'll have way more energy for things that matter, like your own sovereignty, if you quit spending it on situations that drain you. No is a necessary magic, and it will fuel your enthusiasm when yes shows up. So what if people don't like or approve of you when you're keeping true to your most sacred bonds and honoring the need of the sacred? The value doesn't come from outside sources. It doesn't even come from within. You were born with it, and it's an immeasurable act. Protect your sacred space. And 34, flock together. When we gather, we have opportunity to witness and be witnessed. Community strengthens our selfhood and confidence. Seek and celebrate your tribe. If you don't have one, honor the tribe within. There's multitudes of beings inside you. The shiny, happy parts, the sad, confused, messy parts, the wild and unpredictable parts. Many of them are shunned and disparaged. All deserve a place at your table. When we gather in community or gather in the pieces of ourselves in sacred communion, we forget a bond of unity that helps. We forge a bond of unity that helps sing the soul home. Okay? So you're going to have unity in your community is what it sounds like to me. What would your best friend say about all of this to either one of you or both? Rest is not a waste of time, and F-U-C-K it. Rest is not a waste of time, and F-U-C-K it. What's going on with Divine Masculine's finances, Spirit? Your cards keep going on the floor. There's something you can't see, Divine Masculine, and it has to do with a writer and a conflict. What's going to be the outcome of the conflict? There's a gift here. You're going to have growth. You're unlocking something, and spell work is your outcome of your spell work. You're going to have angelic help when it comes to a counselor in the past. What's going on with Divine Feminine? There's something you're designing. It has to do with science. You're going to be a peacemaker and have change. Outcome of the change. Your money came to a halt. Be patient. You're going to be stable. You're going to work. You're going to be happy and do odd jobs. Outcome of doing the odd jobs. You're not going to be... A crafter is here. You're going to have justice where somebody was unreliable. You're going to be self-made. You're going to have recognition when it comes to using your voice. Outcome of these two together. You're going to take a risk when it comes to your home. You're going to grow up, or somebody is, and be motivated. Outcome of motivated. Somebody's going to have charity and divine timing because of a loss. Outcome of the charity and the loss. You're going to take off. Your soul tribe is here, and gossip is here with juggling or manifesting. Alright, what's going on with the gossip? Somebody is investigating. They're over and tired of the drama. You need to protect yourself. Somebody's insecure. They want to have a new beginning, and they're trying to figure out how. Outcome of their new beginning. Somebody's been controlling them. Their family is here. They like to work out. They're falling apart, and they want to go to the movies. Anything else we need to know? Somebody is going to fulfill a fantasy, fight for what they love, be under spiritual attack, keep somebody a secret, and somebody doesn't want to hear it because they want to get a divorce. Outcome of keeping you a secret. You're a copycat or twin flame. The sex shop is here. I hate nothing about you. I'm just in my feelings about it. And the sugar and the salt both look the same. What's going to happen with this sugar and salt person? They're going to watch and enjoy the gossip. They're writing it out. They're total drama in action, and they're doing drugs with evidence of cheating on the bottom of the deck. Alright, we're going to leave it there for right now. I hope you got something out of this, and you'll let me know. I'm going to pull a trinket or two. Alright, I got dream, hope, trust, love, a butterfly, a cash sign, a feather, a skeleton playing guitar, an elephant, a pirate, a Mustang, a dime, a bonefish, an eye of Horus, and a poinsettia. Something could happen at Christmas. May I have trinkets from this bowl, please? I have black tourmaline, protect yourself. I have a bear. Consider your impressions and follow them once in a while. Young and strong, a crown, you might drink crown, an infinity sign, a feather. Sagittarius, you have 2 arrows here, tiger's eye, 2 pricks, an Eiffel Tower, and my buddy Dean, the pirate, the cool-ass spirit with the bandana. Alright, I hope you guys have a great day. I love you, and I'll see you this weekend. Bye-bye.